The wine I'm about to taste is Rotari Gran Rosé. Rosé is obviously can be called Rosato in Italy if you choose, but this one's called Rosé. 2016 vintage, nice and mature, 6 years of age on it, and it's a Brut level of sweetness. In other words, it's pretty dry. And it's Metodo Classico, which is the Italian name for the classic method or traditional method. French words would be méthode traditionnelle, but we're in Italy, so it's Metodo Classico. And this is a rosé. It's made from Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, which are two of the great classic varieties of Champagne, of course, which are also very well used in the Trentino region of northern Italy, where Mezzacorona, the company that makes this wine, is based. Rotari is the top sparkling brand of Mezzacorona. Let's have a little pour some fresh into the glass, and you'll see that it's a beautiful creamy foam forms on the top of the wine, which is just exactly what you want. The pressure, the gas is all perfect in this wine. And you can see that the little bubbles are rising steadily to the surface from the base of the glass, the base of the bowl. So of course the bubbles bring the aroma to the surface. So if you sniff that wine while there is a lot of bubble action on the surface, you will get a lot of bouquet. It dissipates slightly as the bubbles dissipate, but the bubbles are still being created and still bringing the aroma of the wine to the surface. That's part of the appeal of sparkling wine. Let's have a taste. Lovely nose. It's not just a matter of simple fruit. This wine has got some maturity, which is adding an extra layer of bready character, toasty character to the red fruit characters that are in that wine. And I think that there's a touch of the old quince paste, which I often detect in rosés. There's also a note of baking biscuits I get in there, which is interesting. You know, you get spices as well as the baking, I don't know, the cooking character of the dough that makes the biscuits. That's just a gorgeous nose, really. Let's have a taste. And the flavours are very good too. It's very similar to what I detected on the nose. There's that strawberry shortbread, and there's the baking biscuits and the quince paste touch of that. Beautiful, beautiful flavour. Lively acidity, fresh, zesty, tangy, refreshing on the finish. The acidity is quite noticeable by itself, but when you have it with food, doesn't matter what sort of food you have, even just some dips or some nuts or something, or chips even, you wouldn't notice the acidity so much. The acidity helps that wine carry the flavours of food. So there is good length to it. I think it's a nice clean finish. Good wine. We scored it 88. And it's a $35 wine, and we've said drink it now and over the next 2 or 3 years to get the best results. It's not going to get any better, it's not going to change very much over the next 2 or 3 years, but I think that the maturing has all been done for you. It's already 6 years old, which is good. It was disgorged this year, 2022, so it's quite a fresh shipment. And that wine is ready to go, and it will go really well with food, that wine. We recommend Vitello tonnato with that, which is of course a classic Italian dish made with veal and tuna, and a light dish that you serve cold. And this wine I'm just feeling really hungry thinking about it. Good health.